Hey everybody, Sean Holsinger here from holsingersflyshop.com. Today's video is a special one because we're going to give away our prize. I said it in a video 2 weeks ago. If you liked my video, subscribed to my channel, and commented a fly, you were entered to win a Swiss Cdc clamp like this one. And these things are awesome. You know, I did a video on it, and a lot of you guys, like 150 guys, commented. It was great. I loved it. I had so many ideas from that. And I've been doing some videos on flies that come out of it. And one thing that I found was a lot of you guys like to tie the classics. And you know, I don't have a lot of the classics on my channel, so I'm going to be doing some of the classics and getting back to my roots. You know, I always say technique is what's most important when you're fly tying. If you learn the techniques, you can build on them and build on them, and you can tie anything. And the classics are all technique, and that's all that's to them. So, and if you learn it, like if you tie a light Cahill, you tie a dark Hendricks in the exact same way, except you change, you know, you change the color and the material. So things like that. If you learn the technique, you're going to learn the pattern. Anyway, our award winner, our prize winner, whatever you want to say, the Swiss Cdc Clamp is going out to Deborah Scott. And we thank Deborah for entering, and all of you that entered. And if you'll send me an email at holsingersflyshop@gmail.com, I'll get it sent out to you. I commented on your post there too, so to remind you. So anyway, Deborah Scott, thanks for entering and thanks for winning our prize. I'm going to send a couple stickers with you too. Nice Bugs and Beard sticker and a couple Holsinger's Fly Shop stickers. So thanks for entering, everybody. But what I want to do in this video is I want to show you another use for this really cool clamp, and that is using oversized hackle. That's a big problem. You know, you get a hide in, and for me, I tie a lot, okay? Let's say I like to tie a lot of wet flies, and to use wet flies, I like to use partridge skin. Well, a lot of my flies I'm fishing are 16s, 14s to 18s, mostly right in around the 16. Well, for me, it doesn't take me long to pick all the ones right up close to the head on the back of the neck. It doesn't take me long to pick them off. But there's still a whole skin of feathers that can be used, but they're too big for the flies that I want. So I'm going to show you how to use that today by using the Swiss Cdc Clamp. And I hope you like it. It's going to save you a lot of money. You can do this, you know, I'm going to show you with a partridge skin and how I use it on a soft hackle. But think about it. Things like colors on a streamer or something like that. Say you want to tie a little micro streamer. You know, you're downsizing trying to tie a little small minnow. Do the same thing. Take your big, you know, your big wing feathers or whatever, if you don't have, clamp it down like I'm going to show you here. You can tie a smaller collar on your flies. So this is very beneficial, and I hope you like it, and I hope you enjoy this video. Okay guys, here you see a fly in the vise size 16. And the hackle I have, I already used the one side you can see there. The hackle I have is way too long. It's probably more like a 12 or maybe even a 10. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand it up a little bit, get all these fibers standing up so the tips are all the same length. Then I'm going to put my CDC clamp, Swiss CDC clamp on it, and I'm going to clamp all those edges. And you see how they're all in a nice straight line there? Now I'm going to come in with my scissors, and I'm going to cut this to what would be the length of a size 16 hackle. Okay, now you see here from what's left over, you see to do that I had to cut at an angle because there's shorter fibers up at the top, longer fibers at the bottom. So to get them all equal length, I had to kind of cut it at an angle. So now that I have all my fibers in the clamp here, I'm going to try to straighten them out so they go straight up and down like that, not at an angle. And now I need to split the thread. You can split the thread, or you can do a dubbing loop, either one, whichever one you like. For this, I like to split the thread better because I can get it a little bit tighter. whenever I want to clamp it down on the fibers here. So I split the thread like that. I'm going to take my clamp, put them fibers in there, pull my finger out so they clamp down on the fibers, and there you see it's pretty close to the thread. That's what I want. So now I'm just going to start wrapping. I'm going to twist my bobbin, and as I twist the bobbin, it'll start to twist that thread and lock these fibers into place. And this is what we're looking for here. I'm looking for a nice standing up hackle just like that. So then we're going to start, and I'm going to get it right up to the edge, and when I get it to the edge, I'm going to pull those fibers back. And each time around, I'm going to keep pulling them fibers back until we wrap it the whole way on. And there you see I got complete coverage around that hook. I got the right length, and we're just going to tie it off. Make a nice little head on here. Okay, there I used the clamp to use longer dubbing, or sorry, to use longer hackle and make it the right length. And you can see that's the perfect length. Where you want your length to be is like the same length as the hook shank. You can see there, so that's nice on there. And it gives you a little bit of a collar too, because you have those butt sections. So I really like doing it this way, especially if I'm short on hackle or something. Okay guys, there you saw that was a very easy thing to do. It's going to take you some practice. It's easy once you learn how to do it. Once you learn how to open that clamp up, get a clamp down on thread, open that clamp up without pulling the fibers out with you. So you're going to have a little frustration. I promise you, you will get frustrated. But you're going to get to use feathers that, like I said in this video, I wanted a darker feather. I wanted these shoulder feathers. I didn't want the standard partridge, you know, that nice white color. I wanted something darker. So this was a chance for me to use feathers that I wouldn't have been able to because they weren't the right size. So there's lots of opportunities like that if you use your head and you think what you can use this. This clamp, the multi-clamp, is just amazing. So I hope you enjoyed this, guys. Thanks for watching as always. I'm going to get back to my regular tying videos here this Thursday. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching, and I'm Sean Holsinger.